Have you ever stopped to wonder why some women choose to engage in deeply intimate acts, like oral sex, and what it truly reveals about their relationships? For many, this topic remains a mystery, often misunderstood or even overlooked. But the truth is, these moments can hold profound meaning, far beyond physical pleasure. Today, we'll uncover the wisdom of a remarkable 92-year-old woman who has spent her life observing and understanding the complexities of intimacy. Her insights reveal how acts like these can strengthen emotional bonds, build trust, and foster mutual satisfaction in a way that transforms relationships. Intimacy doesn't just happen by chance. It's nurtured through shared experiences, vulnerability, and connection. Whether you're looking to deepen your understanding of your partner or simply curious about how these acts affect relationships, this video will give you a fresh perspective on the role of trust, communication, and affection. Stay with me until the end, because what you'll discover might just change the way you see intimacy forever. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've always been curious about when it comes to building deeper connections in your relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps spread these valuable lessons to others. Now, let's begin. Intimacy, especially acts like oral sex, is far more than a physical exchange. At its core, it's an expression of trust and emotional connection. For many women, choosing to engage in such acts symbolizes a profound level of vulnerability and a willingness to deepen their bond with their partner. When a woman takes this step, it often signifies that she feels safe and valued in the relationship. Trust plays a pivotal role here. Without it, intimacy can feel mechanical or forced, but with it, every moment becomes an opportunity to connect on a deeper level. This trust isn't built overnight. It's cultivated through respect, open communication, and shared experiences. Consider the story of a couple in their late 60s who had been married for decades. Over time, they realized that their relationship had grown somewhat routine. They decided to have an honest conversation about their needs and desires, including exploring new ways to connect intimately. Through this dialogue, they rediscovered the importance of mutual trust and began to see their intimate moments as opportunities to express care and commitment. Acts of intimacy like this also create a space for genuine emotional connection. They allow partners to be present with one another, shedding insecurities, and focusing on the moment. It's not about perfection or performance, it's about sharing a piece of yourself that you wouldn't with anyone else. Moreover, these acts encourage open dialogue about preferences and boundaries. When both partners feel comfortable expressing their desires, it fosters a sense of equality and respect in the relationship. This openness can transform not just your intimate life, but your overall partnership, strengthening the emotional foundation you've built together. Ultimately, intimacy is about creating a space where both partners feel valued, understood, and deeply connected. And this emotional connection often sets the stage for many of the benefits we'll explore next, from improved mental health to increased relationship satisfaction. Now, let's dive into how these acts can positively impact your emotional and psychological well-being. Beyond building trust and connection, intimate acts like oral sex can profoundly impact emotional and psychological well-being. For many, these moments offer a sense of validation, belonging, and joy that uplifts the entire relationship. As we age, life can sometimes feel more isolating. Children grow up and move away, social circles shift, and daily routines become more predictable. In these moments, intimacy serves as a powerful reminder that you are loved, desired, and valued. It's not just about physical pleasure. It's about the emotional reassurance that comes from knowing someone sees you, appreciates you, and wants to connect deeply. Take the example of a woman in her early 70s who admitted she felt disconnected from her husband after years of focusing on family and work. Through intentional conversations and small steps toward physical closeness, they they rediscovered how intimacy could bring them closer emotionally. She described feeling seen in a way she hadn't in years, reigniting her confidence and their mutual affection. Acts of intimacy like this also help alleviate stress and improve mental health. When you connect physically with your partner, your body releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. This chemical not only strengthens your emotional bond, but also lowers cortisol levels, reducing stress and anxiety. Research has shown that couples who engage in regular intimacy report higher levels of happiness and lower rates of depression. Additionally, intimacy encourages vulnerability, a key ingredient in emotional connection. Sharing these moments creates an opportunity to let down your guard and be truly yourself with your partner. This vulnerability fosters mutual understanding, helping both partners feel more secure in the relationship. Intimacy also promotes a positive feedback loop for emotional well-being. When you feel loved and appreciated, you're more likely to express those feelings back to your partner. This cycle of giving and receiving affection strengthens the foundation of your relationship, making it easier to navigate life's challenges together. Even the simplest gestures, like a warm embrace, holding hands, or sharing a laugh during intimate moments, can have profound effects on your emotional health. These small acts remind us of the joy of being connected and the comfort that comes from being truly known by someone else. With emotional benefits so closely tied to intimacy, it's no wonder that these acts also play a role in boosting mental clarity and resilience. Let's explore how intimacy impacts your mind and cognitive health next. Intimacy is not just about repeating the same routines. It's an opportunity to explore, discover, and grow together as a couple. Acts like oral sex provide a chance to expand your understanding of each other's desires, creating a more vibrant and fulfilling connection. For many couples, trying something new can feel daunting at first, but it's often the key to reigniting passion and curiosity. Think about it. When was the last time you and your partner experimented with a different approach to intimacy? Small changes, like exploring new techniques or simply talking openly about fantasies, can bring a fresh sense of excitement to your relationship. Consider the story of a man in his late 60s who realized he and his wife had fallen into a predictable routine. After watching a candid conversation about intimacy, they decided to sit down and discuss what they both enjoyed and what they'd like to try. Through this dialogue, they discovered ways to make their intimate moments more satisfying and meaningful, strengthening their bond in the process. This kind of exploration isn't just about adding variety, it's about deepening mutual understanding. Trying new things together builds trust, as it requires both partners to communicate openly and respect each other's boundaries. It's a process of learning what excites, satisfies, and comforts your partner in ways that may not have been explored before. Moreover, this journey of discovery can lead to a greater appreciation of each other. When you take the time to understand your partner's preferences and share your own, it fosters a sense of collaboration and teamwork. You're not just participants in a relationship, you're partners in creating something truly unique and special. Of course, it's important to remember that not every couple will be comfortable with the same things, and that's perfectly okay. What matters most is finding what works for you and your partner, honoring each other's comfort levels, and approaching intimacy with an open mind and heart. As you explore together, you may find that the act of discovery itself becomes a source of joy and connection. Now, let's discuss how respecting boundaries and maintaining open communication ensures that this journey remains safe and fulfilling for both partners. Every relationship is unique, and so are the ways couples express intimacy. What feels right and meaningful for one pair may not resonate with another, and that's perfectly okay. The key to a fulfilling intimate life is respecting these differences and fostering open communication about desires, boundaries, and expectations. Imagine a woman in her late 70s who felt hesitant to discuss her preferences with her partner. She worried he might not understand or accept her boundaries. However, after gently starting a conversation, She discovered that he valued her openness and was eager to create a space where they both felt comfortable and respected. This experience not only brought them closer, but also helped them explore intimacy in ways that were meaningful to both. Talking openly about these topics can feel intimidating, especially if it's not something you've done before. Start with small, non-judgmental questions like, "What makes you feel most connected to me?" Or, "Is there something you've always wanted to try but haven't felt comfortable sharing?" These simple prompts encourage dialogue and make it easier to understand each other's needs. Respecting boundaries is just as important as expressing desires. If one partner isn't comfortable with a certain act or approach, it's crucial to listen and honor their feelings without judgment. Creating this kind of safe environment allows both partners to feel valued, which ultimately strengthens the bond between them. It's also important to revisit these conversations over time. Preferences and comfort levels can change as life circumstances evolve. Regularly checking in with your partner ensures that both of you remain aligned and that the relationship continues to grow in a way that feels fulfilling. Remember, intimacy is not about meeting a societal standard or following a set formula. It's about finding what works for you and your partner, together. By embracing differences and communicating openly, you create a relationship that thrives on mutual respect and understanding. Next, let's explore how practicing intimacy responsibly and safely enhances both trust and satisfaction in your relationship. While intimacy can bring profound emotional and physical benefits, it's essential to approach it with responsibility and care. Practicing safe and mindful intimacy not only protects your health, but also strengthens trust between you and your partner. One crucial aspect of responsible intimacy is understanding the risks associated with sexually transmitted infections, STIs. Although often overlooked in later years, STIs can still affect older adults. Using protective measures like condoms or dental dams during certain acts can significantly reduce these risks. If you or your partner have concerns, don't hesitate to consult a healthcare professional. They can provide guidance tailored to your needs. For instance, a couple in their 60s shared that after a routine checkup revealed health concerns, they decided to prioritize open discussions about safe intimacy. By addressing these topics together, they not only improved their health, but also deepened their connection through mutual care and understanding. Another component of safe intimacy is respecting physical limits. As our bodies change with age, certain positions or activities may become uncomfortable. Listening to your body and finding alternatives that work for both partners ensures that intimacy remains enjoyable and stress-free. Adding supportive elements, like pillows or adjusted positions, can make a significant difference. Equally important is the emotional safety of both partners. Always ensure that acts of intimacy are rooted in mutual consent and understanding. When both of you feel respected and heard, it fosters a sense of security that enhances the overall experience. By practicing intimacy safely and responsibly, you not only protect your physical health, but also nurture a relationship built on trust and care. Now, let's look at how these thoughtful acts of connection contribute to greater self-confidence and emotional closeness. Intimacy is about more than just physical connection. It's a powerful affirmation of self-confidence and emotional closeness. For many, these moments serve as a reminder that they are valued, loved, and still capable of creating meaningful connections, no matter their age. As we grow older, it's natural to experience changes in how we view ourselves. Perhaps you've worried about whether you're still attractive to your partner, or felt self-conscious about physical changes. These feelings are valid, but they don't define your worth. Intimacy offers a space to rediscover confidence, reminding you that true connection goes beyond appearances. Take the story of a woman in her late 60s who had avoided intimacy for years due to insecurities about her post-menopausal body. After a heartfelt conversation with her husband, she realized he cherished her for who she was, not for how she looked. This realization transformed her perspective, allowing her to embrace herself fully, and reignite their physical and emotional connection. When intimacy is approached with openness and care, it becomes an expression of mutual admiration. Acts like oral sex or simple gestures of closeness, such as cuddling or kissing, reinforce the idea that you are desirable and cherished. This affirmation not only strengthens the bond between you and your partner, but also boosts your sense of self-worth. Moreover, feeling confident in your intimate life often translates to other areas. A strong connection with your partner can make you feel more capable, supported, and empowered in your day-to-day life. Knowing that you're seen and appreciated by someone you love creates a foundation of emotional resilience. Intimacy also allows for a deep level of vulnerability, which can lead to even greater closeness. When you and your partner share these moments openly, it fosters a sense of trust and understanding that strengthens your relationship in ways that words alone cannot achieve. By embracing intimacy as a source of self-confidence and connection, you enrich not only your relationship, but also your own emotional well-being. Now that we've explored the many facets of intimacy, let's move into actionable steps to apply these lessons and nurture deeper connections in your relationship. Thank you for spending your time with me today. We've journeyed through the profound wisdom of intimacy, exploring how trust, open communication, and thoughtful acts of care can deepen your connection with your partner. Now, it's time to take these insights and apply them to your own relationship. Ask yourself, what resonated most with you today? Was it the importance of mutual respect, the power of self-confidence, or the idea of exploring new ways to connect? Take one small step this week, whether it's having an open conversation with your partner or simply sharing a quiet moment of closeness, and notice how it brings you closer together. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's one thing you've learned that you're excited to put into practice? Share your reflections in the comments below. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring meaningful content to others who might need it. For even more insights and tips, sign up for our newsletter using the link in the description. Let's continue this journey together, embracing intimacy as a source of joy, trust, and connection in every stage of life. Until next time, take care and stay connected.